The legal battle around this Northwest Portland homeless shelter is heating up.
They wake you up at 5 in the morning.
Nixie stays at the Northup Shelter.
It's hard to sleep there because they leave the lights on and stuff, and it's a lot of people in a small space.
The neighboring apartment complex is suing the city and shelter operator, the Salvation Army, over alleged mismanagement of the site.
Sometimes I have issues with staff once in a while.
For the first time, we're hearing from a former Salvation Army employee and shelter manager. In new court documents filed last week, the former employee alleges most overnight staff came from a temp agency with no prior experience working in homeless shelters. The employee alleges there was little meaningful engagement with individuals staying at the Northup Shelter.
They don't offer anything except for a place to stay at night and a bag of chips.
The former shelter manager recalls reoccurring problems and dangerous conditions. About 20 incidents reported each night, including drug use inside the shelter, fights, and property destruction. He says the Salvation Army was aware of the problems and neighborhood impacts, and that the staff had little concern for where people went during the day, as long as they were at least a block away. He recalled one staffer telling a shelter guest, "We don't care if you get high a block away."
Doesn't surprise me. I see drug use outside the shelter all the time.
Carrie Henderson lives across from North Portland's Moore Street shelter, also run by the Salvation Army, but not part of this lawsuit.
Oh, it's been traumatizing. I sleep with bear spray next to the bed. Is that how somebody should live?
She's watched her neighborhood change after the city opened the shelter last year.
A woman having a mental health crisis outside of my home threw a rock through a 69-inch 100-year-old window.
It's unclear if that woman was staying at the shelter, but the city does not provide shelter security.
I feel like they've created an unsafe situation, that they don't have the resources to provide safety. I voted for Wilson. I felt confident that he was going to help us and he was really going to address homelessness, and I 100% regret my vote.
Okay, Portland has paid the Salvation Army a total of $12 million to run multiple shelters citywide. A spokesperson for the Salvation Army tells KGW in part, all staff begin a broad range of training and are oriented to the shelter operations upon hiring or placement. Our programs do not knowingly allow drug use on site and exits any individuals found using on site. At the request of the City of Portland, the Salvation Army operates a low-barrier program model at the Northup site, which serves vulnerable individuals, including those struggling with addiction, meeting them where they are on their journey toward a better life. The city spokesperson added that throughout the 3 years working with the Salvation Army, they have found them to be reliable when operating city-owned shelters. The Northup Shelter is set to close sometime this year. An exact date, though, has not been announced. But now we want to hear from you. What do you think about the allegations of what goes on inside the Northup Shelter? Maybe you or someone you know has stayed or lives near a Salvation Army-run shelter. Let us know. Email the story at kgw.com or call and leave us a voicemail, 503-226-5090.